This is Sims, and we're back with more of the Sims 4 Life in Stardust, which is our Sims History Challenge. And so, if you notice, the toddlers are no longer toddlers, they are children, because I started recording this part, and I spent about 20 plus minutes screaming and yelling at them and threatening to delete this entire game, and just frustrated because all my Sims are assholes, no one would do anything. I mean, we know this, I yell at them all the time, like, go the fuck to sleep! I think I said that about 45 times. And was just so aggravated, irritated, and bitchy the entire time until I was like, all right, I'm going to age the toddlers up because technically today was their birthday, so they would have aged up. I just aged them a little bit early. To children, and I was like, fine, it'll be okay. And then I kind of thought about some story plotline stuff just to move away from this household a little bit. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to delete that whole part because it was just me yelling at them for 20 minutes. And we're just gonna just move on. Just move on and pretend it didn't happen. Because I felt a little bit better after I was like thinking through the story and whatever. So, I know we had some kind of like thoughts in the last part, like, oh, okay, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. I'm still going to do some of what I said because I remember all of it. Like, I'm gonna remember 5 minutes from now. So the only thing notable that happened aside from the children aging up is that Miles and Caleb they despise each other now, which is perfect because they didn't like each other anyway. But so the kind of like, so the original plot line we were kind of thinking is like the Coven would kill Caleb and Lae, and then Miles would run away with Seeker, right? Still kind of do that, but it's going to be a little bit different. So, just to kind of weed down some things, and I didn't want to run away like right away when the kids are kids, but I kind of need to get away from like just the amount of Sims in this house, so I'm gonna do some stuff. So what we're gonna do in this part is, so basically now that the kids are getting older, they're both vampires, which I swear Petalene it said she wasn't a vampire, but maybe her needs were down really low and that's why that wasn't showing up. Because it happened in the part that I recorded but deleted. All of a sudden I was like, why is Seeker not a freaking vampire? I thought she was a vampire. But then I realized like one of her needs was really low, and then when she fixed it, it was like, oh. Okay, so I don't know. Whatever, they're both vampires, so it doesn't matter. But obviously the Coven doesn't know that Seeker and Petalene were switched. So obviously we know Petalene is Lae's daughter and Seeker is Cookie and Finnegan's daughter. Well, they're both Finnegan's children, but the Coven and everyone kind of thinks that Seeker belongs to Lae and Miles, right? Even though she really doesn't. I think Miles kind of knows, but he doesn't know. But I feel like he knows that Seeker's not his daughter, but I don't think he's really kind of said anything outright. He's never claimed anything. Like he's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, and just doesn't deal with it. It's just easier. But the Coven doesn't particularly want Lae and Seeker and all these people around. They just, you know what, whatever, we've got our vampire queen, which they think is Petalene because they think that's Cookie and Finnegan's daughter. Oh, she's this pure blood vampire queen, this is perfect. You can get rid of everybody else. So they basically, in order to kind of keep Finnegan in line, you know, whatever, because I think they know that maybe Caleb isn't quite as, even though he's a strong vampire, he's not, you know, quote unquote, in their mind, strong as in evil. He is not quite. He's like the wild card, right? And they're starting to feel like, maybe you can't quite be trusted. But you know what? To keep Finnegan from being, you know, manipulated by Caleb and, you know, being good, they want him to kind of cross over into the darker side, right? Because they have cookies, and we all know when the dark side has cookies, they're always great, and that's why you go to the dark side, because they have cookies. So anyway. So the Coven wants they want Finnegan to kill Lae. They're like, you don't need her around. Why is she even there? You need to kill them. Like, get rid of them. Get rid of Miles. Like, get rid of him, because we don't fucking need it. Like, why? They're taking up space, and you know what? To prove that Finnegan is on our side and has no ties to this, we need to get rid of the riffraff, the garbage, the Miles, the Seeker, and the Lae, right? So obviously Caleb is not going to let that happen because Caleb is like, no, I know Finnegan loves Miles and there's no way Finnegan would ever be able to kill Miles. Plus, even though Miles hates Caleb, Caleb knows Miles is the one he's relying on to actually get Seeker away because she's the real queen and he doesn't want her to be manipulated by the Coven into being evil, which is exactly what they're going to do, and that's why he switched them, right? So, like, nobody knows they're switched except for Caleb. So, Caleb, trying to prevent Finnegan from being pulled into this darker side to try to save him a little bit, you know, and save him from the Coven's dark influence, is actually going to take the hit for Finnegan, and he's going to kill Lai. You know, he's going to kill her, and the Coven is going to believe that Finnegan did it. Be like, oh, Finnegan killed her. Good job, Finnegan. And, like, I don't know how, like, I feel like they're going to, like, Caleb is going to be like, look, that's fine. I will have him kill her. Just don't bring it up. Like, don't mention it to him, like, whatever. Or, I don't really know how Caleb would explain to Finnegan that he murdered someone for him. I'm thinking that he'll probably, like, that's just a loophole I didn't even think of until just now. I feel like maybe Lai would, being killed or whatever, Caleb would tell Finnegan, look, the Coven did this. You need to watch what you say and do around them, blah, blah, blah. Oh, poor Caleb. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. You know what? That's a loophole that we're just going to leave loopholed, and we're just going to pretend. Shh. Just pretend. Anyway. So Petalina's down here, chillaxing. You can't see her little lovely... She's wearing some vampire-y kind of clothes because she's supposed to be the vampire queen. She's got her little, like, tinkerer kind of gear. This is literally the only steampunk outfit I have for kids, that little dress thing, so... Petaline is wearing it just a different color as her, like, active kind of wear, and she's just wearing it every day, and she's got some... I mean, look, I did the best I could, and I was like, I didn't spend too much time on it. But we'll keep them as kids. They are going to... So at the end of this part... So right now, Realm of Magic is out. Obviously, when I'm recording this, it is not. So when you're seeing it, it is. That's what I meant. I don't know. Anyway. So... Yeah. Like an octopus on her pajamas. Anyway. So... Yeah, so Lai's going to die. We'll do the runaway thing. So the Realm of Magic is going to be helpful. So obviously I can't do the running away thing in this part because I have an idea. They're still going to stay in this time period. We're actually still going to live in this neighborhood because this is our steampunk neighborhood. We are not actually going to kind of run away and do the 1920s things yet. That'll be maybe when they're teenagers, maybe when they're young adults. I don't know. But there's too many Sims in this house. They don't do what I say. They get glitched all the time. It's starting to irritate me. I need to break them up. So we're speeding this a little bit along just because of the irritation factor and the fact that I spent 20 minutes screaming and bitching at them in the original part I recorded and decided to delete. So we are going to move them out. So there she is. She's in her little vampire dress over here, like, because she's the vampire queen. But I just sad that I don't have any conversions for the kids for the vampire hair. I have it for toddlers, but not for kids, and I just don't understand. Oh, celebrate Lai's birthday. No, she's gonna die. But yeah. So anyway, so I don't know how to explain away that the Coven is going to be giving Finnegan credit for murdering Lai, when he didn't. But I think, they'll probably be like, oh, good job getting rid of her, blah, 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 blah. And I think Caleb will be like, just go with it. Just take it because, they're kind of evil and like, whatever. And Finnegan will be like, yeah, totally killed her. I don't think Caleb, well, actually Caleb might. Caleb, I think, would probably admit to Finnegan, oh, Caleb is taken aback when a police cruiser pulls up and a detective hops out and briskly approaches him. The detective claims to have incriminating evidence on Caleb, but offers him a way out of this messy predicament. Wow, this just sounds like Caleb's life right here. I'm just saying. Like, this is kind of a little bit shadowy of his life. Like, oh God, he's going to get caught. He can choose to become an informant and flip on the higher-ups in his crime organization, or he can be hauled down to the county courthouse and interrogated. Caleb suspects the detective is bluffing and may not have any legal grounds to detain him. What will he do? Become an informant. Caleb will gain fame and reputation. Caleb will be fired from his job. Caleb's life will continue. I think he's going to call the detective bluff. I was going to do the be an informant, but I don't want him to lose his job. Not that it matters, because this is very prominent to like Caleb's thing right now. Like, he's not being an informant, but he is going against the coven. He is doing things behind their back, so he is basically like an informant. I don't want him to gain fame and reputation, though. I don't want him to lose his job, but I don't think it matters if he loses his job. But we'll just call his bluff, so it's fine. So he just keeps his job. It's fine. So that parallels because, okay, so I just kind of worked our way out of our loophole. Sometimes I just gotta talk it out. But, so Caleb is gonna murder Lai. He's gonna do it to protect Finnegan, because he thinks that if Finnegan kills her, it could be really bad. It could kind of force him to, like, not respect human life, not respect other people's life. And even though they use her as a feeder, well, they don't anymore, but, like, let's just pretend they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want, like, he feels like Finnegan is already kind of on iffy. Like, he's on an iffy level where the coven is getting to him. He's kind of but he's not good, he's not evil, he's kind of neutrally, and Caleb is just worried that Finnegan is going to get pushed to the brink, and that murdering Lai might kind of push him over, might just make him be a little bit, I don't want to say more reckless, but like more evil. Like, make him be like, you know what, whatever, okay, I managed that, and then it's either going to break him, where, like, he would be so devastated, so horrified about what he did, he wouldn't be able to get over it. And then he would end up dead. Like, the coven would kill him because he couldn't handle it and whatever. Or it would be to the point where he would just enjoy it too much and he would just straight up descend into the darkness, right? And Caleb is trying to protect Finnegan because Caleb loves him, right? Caleb is our good vampire. We love Caleb. I don't know how this happened, but this is the way it worked out. So Caleb is going to kill Lai for Finnegan, knowing that, he knows it's going to weigh on him and he's going to hate himself for it. But it's either let Finnegan do this and destroy Finnegan one way or the other, or he does it and he has to suffer with it, but he can save Finnegan. And he's going to put Finnegan before himself. So he's going to kill Lai. The thing is, Miles is going to see, when Caleb is either taking her away into the woods or whatever. I don't know how he's going to do it, but Miles is going to he's going to know what happens. So he's either going to straight up either see Caleb kill Lai, or he's going to kind of see them go off and then Lai doesn't come back and then they find her dead and then he knows that Caleb did it. So I haven't quite worked out that part, but he knows that Caleb killed Lai. He already hates Caleb. He already hates him, so this is just fuel on the fire. So the thing is Caleb is going to kind of take him aside and be like, look, it was either me or it was Finnegan doing it. She was going to die. The coven was going to have her killed. And if I didn't do it and Finnegan refused to do it, they'd kill all of you. They want all of you dead. So Caleb's going to kind of tell him they want you, they want Seeker, and they wanted Lai dead. So I'm telling you, I killed her because we can't get away. You two need to go. So Caleb is going to kind of push them to run away, even though, I don't think Miles is going to trust him at first. He's still going to be hateful, angry, and pissy at him and whatever. But, can you go do something social? Or just eat? I don't know. Let's come over. Okay, just go eat. All right, let's just hang out with them for a minute while they're chatting. See, this is perfect. She's supposed to be your daughter. Have fun. Chat with her. She sounds like she's, angry at her, but, encourage. More choices. Friendly. Can we encourage her? I don't know if we can encourage her when she's not doing anything. No, I don't think we can. I might have missed it. Nah. Alright, well, we'll pin it anyway. Because, she thinks she's her daughter. Even though she's like, how does she have black hair? It's weird. They both have the aqua colored eyes. It's kind of cute. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't think Miles is going to necessarily believe Caleb with everything that he's told him about them, like what was happening, but he's going to take Seeker and he's going to go. And I think I don't know if Caleb would reveal everything to Miles, or he would just straight up tell him, you know what, take Seeker and go. Like, get out of here. You know, whatever, and chase him away, because if you don't, I'll kill you two next. You know, I mean, like, he's going to have to play the part, right? So, just to get Miles to take Seeker and go. You know, like, hey, the Coven wants all of you dead. You can take her and you can go and get out of here, or I can kill her. Even though Caleb would never do that, like, but he has to threaten it. He has to, like, suck it up and use Miles' hate for him to get them to go away. So Miles and Seeker will kind of disappear. So they're going to go, run off, disappear, and the Coven is going to find out, okay, Lai is dead, but what happened to Miles and Seeker? You know what? Before we could get to them, they ran away. So, you know, Finnegan knows better than to talk back or say anything. So he's sitting there when he's dealing with this and they're giving him credit for murdering her. He's like, what the hell? But you know, before they go to see them, obviously I feel like, oh God, there was like lightning in here. I feel like, you know, Caleb would tell them, look, whatever they say, just fucking go along with it. Go along with whatever they say. Just, you know. So, oh, this is perfect. You can be social. You can socialize. More choices, web. No. Where is... Oh, socialize. Oh, sim to chat. Chat with. Who can we chat with? Anyone in particular? You can chat with Lenore. Let's chat with your cuz. Because you need to get social. We'll just chat. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just pretend that right now he's chatting with a certain someone that they're going to move in with, and, you know, blah, 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 and then that's how they... Or, you know what? No, they're going to be going... They're going to randomly, accidentally find the house that they're going to move into. So that's where the realm of magic comes in, and that's why I can't quite move them out or do any of this now, because I want to take the sim that already exists in this world that I've already made, and I just want to give him the magical abilities he should have always had. Some of you might not. You might remember. You might know who it is. You might be suspecting if you remember when I went around and gave you the tour in the beginning. Don't go back to that video and check, okay? You just wait till next week. But he should have kind of supernatural powers. And this will be perfect. So I'm going to cheat some of those powers in there. He also kind of needs to be immortal, which would kind of explain why he's not going to age. Or he'll just take potions. I mean, he doesn't have to be immortal. He'll just have to take potions or whatever. Because, anyway. I was actually just thinking it'll be really fun. Like, oh my God, that's so cute. Seeker, he can marry Seeker. But I'm like, but he's going to be like a young adult and she's a child. But if he always stays a young adult and she ate, I mean, that's going to be a little weird and fucked up. And let's just pretend it's not creepy, because it's a little creepy. But, you know. It's a little weird, but let's just pretend it's not. I want them to kind of run away and disappear. I mean, maybe it won't. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know. But I was thinking of that, and then I was like, well, when they move away when she's a teenager, because you could think like she's 17 or so when they run away, you know, and a young adult. Okay, it's not as weird. It's a little weird, but let's just pretend it's not. But like when she's a child and then he's that's really creepy. It's really creepy, but you know what? This is the steampunk weird era. It's a weird, you know what? It's just let it happen. Look, my Sims parents that they hate call them and ask them out on dates. So weird shit happens in this game. We're just going to go with, I wonder if they can sleep here with the curtains. I thought there were like pipes or something for a minute. Anyway, so you're chatting. I'm going to need you to go do that, then eat, and then go to bed. So why don't you go take care of all your needs? How are you doing? You need to sleep after you pee, so why don't you come over here and sleep? What are you? You're okay. How are you? You're fine. Okay, so we're gonna follow you. But yeah, so they're gonna run away, and they'll happen across this particular person, and then that person will take them in. Well, he'll take them in, and you know, whatever. And then so we'll have Miles, Seeker and this other sim in a household will have these guys here. So it'll be Caleb, Cookie, Pedaline, and Finnegan. And then eventually what we are going to do, so like Caleb's going to take, like he'll tell Finnegan, we're going in there, just whatever they say, just go with it. Just shut up, smile, nod, don't say anything, don't protest what they're saying, just whatever. So they'll kind of give him credit for killing Lai. Oh my god, blah 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 blah. And he's gonna be like, wait a minute. Afterwards, he'll have the conversation with Caleb, and Caleb will be like, I did it for you because they wanted you to kill her, Miles, and Seeker. Because of course the lovely Coven is going to be like, well, great, what happened to the other two? And he's going to be like, they disappeared. Unfortunately, they ran away. I was trying to get them, and they disappeared. So we'll find them. And they're going to set like Caleb like, okay, your job is to find them. You let them go, you find them, and then, whatever. And then you make Finnegan kill them. But Caleb knew Finnegan wasn't going to be able to fucking kill his own brother or his own daughter. I don't know if, look, I don't know. I don't know if Finnegan knows that Seeker is his. You would think he knows that he slept with Lai, but I don't know if he's quite aware that Seeker is his, or if he just assumes she's Miles, or he just doesn't know and is like, I don't want to think about it because, whatever. Because I feel like that would be a little bit apart. So Caleb has done some shady shit in the pursuit of trying to better the vampire world. But, look, like, he's going to murder Lai. I'm pretty sure he might have put some kind of a hypnosis spell on Lai and Finnegan to get them to sleep together so that there could be a child that he could switch. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's kind of set that up. And I don't know if Finnegan is 100% aware and knows, wait, or if he just has a suspicion or just a feeling. Maybe he's like, you know what, I feel like this happened, and did it happen? And doesn't know if it was like a weird dream. Did it actually happen? Why doesn't he remember? And if it did happen, wait, wouldn't he have had to been under some kind of a spell? And then the only person who could have done it is Caleb, but why would his dad do that? And especially, and like, maybe that's why, and like, he's all sorts of confused, but he doesn't want to deal with it, so he's just gonna pretend that he doesn't know, but he's suspicious. And I think Miles might actually, I think he knows. I think he knows that Caleb forced Finnegan to sleep with Lai. I think he kind of knows, and he's suspicious that Seeker's not his daughter, but he's just pretending because everybody acts like Seeker's his daughter. He doesn't know that they were switched. Like, he has no idea. He's like, well, Seeker is actually my brother's daughter, but I'll just treat her like my own because everyone else does, and I can't be mad at Finnegan, and that's why he hates Caleb so much. He can't be mad at Finnegan because Finnegan was like mind-controlled kind of a thing, and like Seeker has no fucking idea, so he's not gonna, he doesn't want to hurt his brother. He doesn't want to hurt Finnegan because Finnegan didn't know what he was doing, and he's not gonna say anything to Seeker and like whatever because, that would just damage her, so he just keeps it to himself, but he hates Caleb, and that's why he hates Caleb so much, and then Caleb murders the woman he loved. And threatens to kill him and Seeker, and he's like, the fuck, though? But he's been suspicious. He's like, but I was pretty sure Seeker was Finnegan's daughter, so why would the Coven want her dead? And, like, I don't understand unless it's because she was, half human or whatever. So that's why he runs away. Of course, we kind of know the real story, so I think what's, obviously, like, after Caleb is gonna basically, quote-unquote, search for Miles and Seeker. He's not gonna search for them for shit. Like, he's not gonna search for them. He's gonna pretend he's searching, but he's not really gonna do it because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to hurt Miles and Seeker. He needs Miles to protect her, and he needs them to be free, because he knows who Seeker really is, right? So he is going to be, quote-unquote, trying to find them for years. The Coven is eventually going to get pissed off and angry, and they're going to kill Caleb. So that's how Caleb is going to die, but he's not going to die right away. We were going to kill them all at the same time kind of a thing, but we're not going to do that now. So Caleb will be around in the house for a little while he's quote unquote trying to find them. And then the Coven's eventually going to be like, no, you're not. And then whatever. Meanwhile, they're going to be, and plus they're going to be, they'll kill him too because he's trying to instill decent values into Petalene because he doesn't want her. He also knows she's only half a vampire, so she's nowhere near as strong as Seeker, but he also doesn't want her to even be evil because even though she might not be as strong as Seeker, she's being taught all the things by these vampires. She's being kind of, manipulated and like groomed, that's the word I'm looking for, to be kind of this evil vampire queen. And they don't want, like, you know what I mean? And like Caleb is trying to break her of that. Let's see, what can we kill her? But yeah, so and then they're gonna realize, wait, you're not trying, you haven't found Finnegan and the girl. You are trying to like block everything we're teaching. You know what? You're just getting in the way. And I think maybe, I don't know, we'll see how I feel, but I'm thinking maybe Cookie will be the one that kind of rats him out because she gets a lot of prestige from having her daughter be the vampire queen, right? Because she doesn't know. And so she, when the vampire coven is getting kind of upset with Petalene and maybe punishing her, wow. Oh, she did not like that. When they're upset and they like punish her if she's not doing things right, I mean, and they have like violent kind of punishment. She's a child, and then as she's a teenager. And I think Cookie gets angry because she's like, why are you not doing what they tell you to do? Because it's like, if they decide that you're not good enough, then I lose my place and they'll just try again with Finnegan and someone else. You know what I mean? So she gets a little bit, as she's getting older, she's going to get a little bit like, my place was set and you're kind of ruining it. Which is kind of fucked up, but, without all the other influences, the decent people around, it's kind of harder for them to stay decent. And then Finnegan is also going to be like this. My brother is gone, and she's dead, and he's going to kind of be like, not really there for her and their relationship and the dog, and like, you know what I mean? Because he's going to be kind of dealing with like a lot of the weight of all this shit that's going on. Meanwhile, Caleb is struggling to kind of hold people together. So when Cookie finds out that Caleb is kind of guiding Petalene to do the opposite of what some of their teachings are in the coven, she's going to kind of rat him out because she wants to keep her place because they're blaming her. Your daughter isn't following what we're saying. What kind of a bad parent are you? Like, you know what I mean? Because she's not being able, they're not molding her. She's not being able to be molded properly. She's not being groomed properly, and they're going to blame Cookie for that, right? Because, yeah, it's always the woman's fault. Fuck you guys. What kind of fucking sexist bullshit is this coven? Anyway. Shit, what did I do? So they'll kind of blame her. And, yeah, so she'll turn in... What is it? Is it sim commands? Maintains him. Yeah, okay, I can never remember. Let's kill her before we finish. Steam, embarrassment, overheating, hunger, anger, freezing. Can he poison her? We can just do poison. Sure, that works. I don't care how she's gonna die. She just needs to die. But anyway. Oh, she just aged up, too. We missed her birthday. Whoops. She aged up, and now she died. That's what happens when you hit adulthood, children. You die. My life is over. I'm gonna die. To a lot of people, oh my god, I'm like 26. I'm so old. Oh, honey, just wait. Anyway. Look, he's just nonchalantly sipping his coffee. Not even sad. Oh god, he's... Will you go to sleep or something? I don't know. He's just gonna pass out. Anyway. So, yeah, she's dead now. But yeah, so that's kind of what'll happen. So then they'll kill Caleb. But Caleb will make sure that there is kind of a letter. Like, he knows where Miles and Seeker are, but he keeps it quiet. And I feel like he perhaps makes contact with the person that they're living with and is like, look, I know they're there. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to make sure this gets delivered to them if I should die. It's like hissing at the Grim Reaper. It was pretty funny. So that when Caleb dies, I don't know how this person would know, but somehow they know. I don't know. They're going to be like a spellcaster, so maybe they have their magic. I don't know. But they will, give Miles the letter. And the letter's basically going to spell out everything. Like, hey, Seeker's not your daughter. Seeker is the daughter of Finnegan and Cookie. I switched the kids. So she needs to take over, and I hope you raised her right. I hope you did good. I hope she's a good person, because she's going to be the one that's going to have to, basically fight her half-sister. And, oh, by the way, Lenore also had a full-blooded vampire, but they're not going to find out about that. That'll be fun. So that's kind of Lenore's off in the distance. We knew we were going to do this thing with her, but, we're going to wait. So, then when we get into the 20s, there's going to be kind of the thing between Seeker and Petalene. Now they're going to have to fight, and they're going to have to, destroy each other. And nobody killed Fenna. Forgot about that. Let's just pretend we took care of that, okay? Shh. Let's just pretend that Fenna is deada. Fenna was related to, Lazarus is there. Who was, wait. I need to figure out where she was in the family tree, because I don't remember. No. Well. Oh, Ambrose. Oh, Fenna's dead. Look at that. We didn't have to kill her. She did. So Fenna died, and now all the magic... Okay, so, well, there you go. I didn't have to kill her. She's already dead, so we'll just... Look at that. The game took care of shit for me for once. Aside from just randomly popping out babies with all sorts of people. I didn't look at the thing this time, so who the fuck knows who's pregnant with whose baby now. So yeah, there we go. She's dead. We'll just go put her in the basement somewhere. We'll just pop her out here in this bush. There you go. That works. So anyway, that's that. She's dead now, so in the next part, we will have Miles and Seeker moved into their new house. And yeah, so I got some adjustment and stuff to do, but whatever. So there you go. This was much better than the original part, can I just tell you? Because there was a lot less screaming. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.